everybody, I'm Angie Hunt and we're back in the LDRS Creative studio today. We're so excited to be back doing another event with the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo. We had so much fun the first time and we're really excited about the bundles and the show special that we have for you guys today. We have a lot to show you, so I'm going to switch cameras and we're going to get started. Alrighty, so the first thing that I want to show you is the bundles that we have to offer, because these are really, really fun. Now this particular event is all about dies and die cutting, so we have filled these bundles with some really fantastic dies. The very first bundle that I want to talk about is the Strawberry Patch product bundle. First of all, let me say that the two bundles that I'm going to show you today are already in our store. They're in there as bundles and they're discounted by 10% already. So oh, and our store is LDRScreative.com. So check out all the bundles that we have there to offer you. These two in particular, we've got the Strawberry Patch stamp set in here. This is one of my favorite stamp sets. I love little bears and strawberries together. I don't know what it is. I just think they're the cutest things. On the back of our stamps, we've got colored images already ready to kind of give you a little idea of how you can color them up. This bundle has the coordinating dies, so you can cut all those cute little characters out. And then we have some really, really special border dies in here. We've got the little pink houses. This is actually an interactive die. I can't wait to show you that because I think you're really going to love it. And then we have this really sweet country fence die. So this bundle, like I said, is already discounted 10% in the store. And then I'm going to talk about a show special that we're offering on top of that. The second bundle that I want to show you today, we're calling the Be Jammin bundle. And this one, I got to tell you, I love this stamp set. And I know I say that about all of our stamp sets, all of our products, but I really do love them. This one is all about peanut butter and jelly. They're having a picnic and it's super, super cute. I love peanut butter and jelly. I'm like 52 years old and it's still one of my favorite snacks. So on the back, we also have the colored images here. And we've included the coordinating dies. And then we have two more dies in here. We have Down Main Street, which is a super, super fun interactive die. Can't wait to show you that. And then we have our In the Grass. It's a 3-die set, and you're actually going to get a flat plane, you're going to get a hill, and a valley. So it's a really, really great, kind of a staple die set, you know, to have in your collection. So like I said, these are already discounted 10% in the store. Now on top of that, we have a show special. So if you look in our store, you're going to see those two bundles. They're already discounted 10%. You can use this show special on those already discounted bundles. So the discount on this, the discount code is SSBE15. You have a minimum purchase of only $40, and then you're going to get 15% off of absolutely everything in the store, including the bundles, including our clearance items. This discount is going to start on the 16th of July and it's going to run all the way through the 23rd. Really, really fantastic deal. So we're really excited about that. I want to walk you guys through a couple of cards that I've designed, and I did these with the bundles. I've already done a lot of the work. Let me get all the pieces out of there. There we go. I've already done a lot of the work, so I've done a lot of the stamping and the coloring, but I really want to show you how special these dies are. So we're going to make, let me move these around so I have all of my little characters out here. We're going to make an A2 size card. All right, let me organize here. Here we go. All right, this is an A2 size card, which means it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It's technically a half sheet. I've already stamped one of the sentiments on the front. It says, "We go together like," and then you open it up and it says peanut butter and jelly. Super, super cute. I've gone ahead and I have used that die that is called Down Main Street. This is such a cool die. You run this die through your machine and it's going to automatically cut and emboss, and it's going to allow you to do things like opening up these doors. Look at this, these doors open and close. We have this little awning that you can pop up. Look at the dimension on that. They're so much fun. Now this die is actually a 6-inch die. So I have gone ahead and I cut it out on a paper that will allow me to color with markers. And I only used like 4 of the buildings, so I trimmed it by hand. So it's really versatile. You can make this the full length of a 6-inch wide card if you want, or you can trim it to whatever size you want. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start assembling this together. Now, it is a border die. It's going to cut a little bit of a stitch here. I've gone ahead and I've run the same the same die on just some green cardstock because I want this to look as though it has some grass in the front. And all I did was run that die through and I trimmed off the houses. Now these houses here, I've gone ahead and I've just colored them in with some markers. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to adhere this right to the front of my card, and I'm going to leave it flat because I have a lot of dimension that I'm going to build up on top of that. And I've already got this trimmed so that I can leave a little bit of a frame. Make sure I go underneath my sentiment there. Now here's where I've used the grass dies. Now this one you can see is a hill, so it goes up and over. This one is that flat plane, and then here I have the valley. I've already got my foam on the back. I'm going to stack these, and I'm going to make it look as though I have these really sweet kind of hills in this dimension, almost like a field in front of this town, this main street. So this is going to kind of get visually pushed to the background a little bit. So I've gone ahead and I've got all my foam on here, and I'm just going to line these up. So now I've created this really nice dimension on the card. Now I've gone ahead and I've already stamped and I've colored in some of these really sweet characters. One of my favorite is this little picnic bench here. So I stamped the picnic bench and I colored it, but I didn't color the tablecloth. I went ahead and I stamped the whole thing again on some pattern paper, and I just hand cut or fussy cut the tablecloth part. So it creates a really sweet and simple paper pieced tablecloth, and I'm just going to adhere that right onto the front of that. I've got foam on the back of all my characters already, just so we can make this quick and easy. Now all of these stamps, they're very simple lines on all of these stamps, so they're really, really easy and quick color. It literally only took me about 15 minutes to color up all these characters really quickly. So let's see, who else can we put here? We've got this little fox. Look at that little moose. They're just the cutest. So I've got him sitting on top of that picnic table. I've got this little fox down here. Actually, let's put him up on the chair here, or on that bench. Look at him, little hedgehog. We're going to put him down on the ground here. We've got a little jar of peanut butter and jelly. And you can see how quick and easy this comes together. One of my favorite things to do in card making is creating scenes. I love to have a lot of dimension. So when we're designing our products, we're very careful to keep that in mind, that we want to have dimension and we want to have these scenes. And we size them so that you can put a lot of characters and a lot of accessories on the front of one card. Look how sweet that is. The dimension on that card is just fantastic, and it really has a lot to do with those dies. The die cutting makes it super easy to create these really, really fun cards. So let me go ahead then, and I'm going to show you how to make the strawberry patch card. Now I mentioned to you, I love little bears and strawberries. I don't know what it is. I just think they're super, super sweet together. So this is going to be an A2 size card again. The first card was portrait. This one is going to be landscape. So we were portrait first. Now we're going to do a landscape card. I've already stamped a sentiment on the inside, and I colored it in just a little bit. Super sweet, super easy to do. Now, with this particular kit or bundle, we're going to feature this little pink houses border die. This is another interactive die. So when I run that through the machine, through my die cutting machine. Look at this. I have these little doors that open and close. They're so, so sweet. So I kind of did the same technique where I cut it on a paper that I could color it in with some markers, and then I cut it out again on a green cardstock. With the green cardstock, I just trimmed the houses off of it. And I'm going to lay this right over the top and adhere that. And this again is going to push that little subdivision into the background. It's going to create instant dimension on my card. I'm leaving that little bit of white trim on there. I think that's really pretty. Kind of defines it really nicely. And then we're going to go ahead and mount this onto the front of the card. So I'm going to lower this down just a little bit so that I have kind of an even white border all around. The other border die that's in here is this country fence. And again, this country fence is about 6 inches wide, as is the little pink houses. So we've designed these so that you can use them on different sized cards. So I went ahead and I cut this out in white, and then I trimmed off a section of it because I wanted this to be a little bit smaller on this card. So it's very versatile, very easy to work with. I've popped it up on some foam. There we go. And I'm going to raise this up just a little bit, center it. Oops, that's not centered. There we go. And now we have our characters. I've gone ahead and stamped out a whole bunch of these little bears. I just love this. Isn't that the cutest thing? I love strawberries and bears. Have I mentioned that? So I've got my foam on here already. And I'm going to pop that right up on here. So we're creating this scene in front of that neighborhood. So it's going to look like we're kind of close up on the little bears. Oopsie. So we're close up on the bears. And then we have their little neighborhood where they live is in the background. Let's pop him down here in the front. Notice I'm not just going straight across. I'm making this look as though this little bear is maybe sitting a little more forward than this little guy who's making his way on over. We've got this little mouse and this strawberry. I'm going to make it look like he is running up along that fence. Isn't that just the cutest thing? He's grabbed his little lunch there. Let's put some adhesive on this ladder. I love this ladder. I love the idea of having these characters look like they're moving. So I put a little bit of an adhesive just at the top of that ladder. I've got this little guy, this little mouse here. Look at, he's reaching up. He's standing on his tippy toes. So cute. And I'm going to adhere him right on top of that ladder. So it looks like he's reaching up trying to get that strawberry. Absolutely love him. And then I have one last little strawberry here. And we're just going to put that one as though it just kind of fell off and it's just sitting there. And I have this one last little guy here on the inside when you open up the card. I'm not going to put him on foam because he's on the inside of the card, and I don't want to create a situation on the front where it's hard to close the card. But I love having the characters on the inside as well. I think it just really completes the card. And it says, "We miss you so very much." Look how sweet that is. These little doors that open and close. You can color these houses however you like to do it. If you look on the back of the packaging, actually, we show you another sample here where we've colored them in all different colors. Just super sweet. So you can see how easy and fun it is to work with these. I want to show you a few more examples of some interactive cards that we've done. Now, we made this one with the Be Jammin, and we have Main Street in the background. Here's another example of how you can use Main Street. This one, we just cut it out all in white. We've got this really sweet rainbow in the background and the clouds. And it just creates a really elegant, simple card. No coloring on this card. So you can see how versatile these dies are. Now, I love dies, and this particular event is all about dies. So there were certain things I really wanted to feature. Wanted to show you these. Now, this one I've already stamped with, you can see, but this is our Barnyard stamp and dies. This die is interactive. Same kind of thing. When you run it through your die cutting machine, you're automatically going to have all of these little windows and doors that open up and you can pop all your characters in there. Instant dimension, instant fun, easy to use. Couple more that I want to show you here. This one I think is so fun because you can create almost any scene behind the windows. This one is called A View for All Seasons. So we have the stamps and the dies. And look how sweet this is, like you're looking into a house. Put the window on the front of the card. And then the last example I want to show you, these we call our pedal pushers. This one is called Crazy for Daisies, and it has these coordinating dies. When you run this through your machine, it's automatically going to pop up only parts of the petals and the leaves. We have some really, really fun pedal pusher sets in the store. So we're very much into having a lot of movement and a lot of interaction on the cards. And we're very careful about how we design these for you. So I'm going to run once again through our specials. We have 15% off of your entire purchase. That includes our already discounted bundles. That also includes all of the clearance items. Your minimum purchase is only $40. You're going to get 15% off the whole thing. Your promo code is SSBE15, and this show special is good the 16th through the 23rd of July. So keep in mind, these are our 2 bundles that we have just for today. These are very limited time offer. As soon as this particular discount code goes away, these bundles go away. So you won't be able to get the deal on these bundles beyond the 23rd of July. So we have the Strawberry Patch bundle and we have the Be Jammin bundle. So I would strongly encourage you to take advantage of those specials. I had so much fun showing you guys all of these products. We have so many more in the store, and I really encourage you to take a look. Couple things I want to mention. Everything that we do, whenever we're planning our products are designed so that they can be used together. We can mix and match, but we're forward thinking as well as backward thinking. So you should be able to take some of your LDRS products that you buy today, and you should be able to mix and match them with a lot of the things that you've already have in your collection from our product lines, as well as going forward. So it makes it really fun to mix and match your characters, mix and match your sentiments, do a lot of scene building. We make it so easy for you. I would also say check out our paper packs, because a lot of our paper packs can also be used in a lot of your scenes. So they're a lot of fun. Couple things I would also like to mention is that we have a Facebook group that you can join. We also have a YouTube channel that I would encourage you to subscribe to. I love to do classes, and I do free online classes twice a week. They're live streamed, so I get to interact with you guys. You get to ask questions. You're going to see those in our Facebook group, which you can join, and you can also see it live streamed on our YouTube channel. So I invite you to join me Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. That's Eastern Time. It is live streamed. It's only for about an hour. You can grab whatever products you like, grab your bundles, and you can play with those and you can work with those while you ask me some questions, and I get to show you a lot of the fun things that I like to do with our products. So again, I would encourage you to take a look at the store. Look at our bundles. Don't forget, we have the Strawberry Patch bundle that's already going to be discounted 10%. We have the Be Jammin bundle that's already discounted 10%, as well as a lot of other things going on. Our clearance section has some fantastic things in it, and you're going to be able to use that discount code, which is SSBE15, and that is going to be good for 15% off of absolutely everything that you put into your cart. Your minimum purchase is only $40. So we make it super easy for you to get all of the LDRS goodies that you like. So thank you so much. I can't wait to come back and do another one of these events for the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo. It has been an absolute joy. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye for now.